It's always been a great pleasure for me to work with other mediums, and over the years I've made many friends and fellow mediums. But today, as my special guest, it's my great pleasure to introduce to you Star of Street Psychic and Psychic School, Mr. Tony Stockwell.
Thank you very much indeed. It's a great pleasure for me to be here and work with you today. Without a thought in my little brain, and it is only small, I will see exactly what I can feel from the spirit world on your behalf. Now, it's wonderful, really, because I open my mind up and I'm packed. I've got loads of people here, and I'm just aware here, first of all, the first person wanting to come in is a man, but it's a much younger man that I can sense here in the spirit. As he steps close to me, he's a very handsome-looking fella, a good-looking boy, and there's something about a dimple in the chin or a mark upon his chin which I believe to be reasonably significant. Come on. Now, in whichever way he passed, there was something wrong, or he damaged either left hand or arm or something here to the shoulder. All across here, it feels rather damaged. And I feel there would have been some degree of like impact or something like this, where he would have fallen against it, or it would have been hit somewhere here on the left side of his body. Now, will you please open your mind to see where you might think this connects? Does anybody understand this information as I have it? Put your hand up, do not be scared, okay? Okay, let me just see how it goes. Come on. Now, this young fella, and it's a little thing, but I want to look at his eyebrows, because when I look at his face, there's either something thick about his eyebrows or something rather significant about these eyebrows of his. Yeah. Now, as this same fella connects with me, I don't feel he's passed recently, this fella, so I want to go back some long years, really, you understand, for him. But I feel that he would either be the same age as you or the similar kind of age of you. Do you understand? Your generation, basically.
Yeah, my generation.
He feels as though he's got older in the spirit world, but he looks about your age, you understand, in the spirit.
Yeah.
Now, the same man, as he connects with me here, has kind of known you for when you was a little kid, or has known you from day one, or something like this.
Yeah, day one.
Now, he makes reference to here that when he passed, it broke his mother's heart. When he died, it broke his mother's heart. Yeah. And she was never, ever the same. You understand? It's never the same since he passed over. And I have a feeling here that just before he passed, he was so excited. He had all his life in front of him. It was everything was possible at that moment. And there's a sense here that he just achieved something, or he was looking forward to a major thing that happened in his life there. And it had something to do either with a significant birthday or a significant birthday. What do I know? 1821. There's something like a significant birthday of him or the people that he connected to. Come on.
Yeah, possibly, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, this feeling here that most of the impact was on his left side or across this left part of him. Do you know?
I wouldn't know that, but yeah, there was a lot of pain on one all over, yeah.
Okay, matey. And I just get a sense here, I don't want to be too graphic here, of this impact or being squashed, effectively.
Yeah,
that's
definitely.
what it feels like.
Yeah.
And it was a feeling he gives me that there was basically a lot of damage in his body, you know, it wasn't pretty, understand, when he passed over. And I have a sense here that your father knows him.
Yeah, very well, yeah.
Okay, because your father had seen him after he'd died.
Yeah.
To identify the body, to see him after he passed.
He couldn't identify the body, but he did go to see him.
The body?
Yes.
It's fine. Because I know that he's aware of your dad looking at his body after he passed. Yeah. That's what I know. And I also sense here the kind of like the trauma of seeing that body, or the vision of what he saw, again, haunted the man, haunted him. And there was some real thing about all the dreams that he had after that, where he could see the body, where he saw the body. I know this young fella is almost very apologetic of having to put your dad through that. And he can't say sorry, but this is my feeling. I'm so sorry you had to see me like that, okay? Now, I know that he looks like you. He looks like you, is what I think. Because his face is here, then I look at your face and it looks remarkably the same, like a very similar feeling of face here. And but he thinks he's better looking than you. So
probably, yeah.
He thinks he's more handsome or better looking than you. I think he's pulling your leg here, but I'll let him do it. Now, I don't know, he just tells me he's waited a long time to come and speak to you. He's waited a long time to come in and connect with you. And I don't know, he kind of is very impressed to see you here, and it's know that it's like, thanks for making the effort, thanks for trying this. You know, your mother is alive in the world.
Yeah,
good.
Mum is,
Because he's talking about your mum, and I feel as he talks to me about your mum, there's a real need that I want to pick her up, you know, and heal her or care for her at the present time. And I just get a sense you don't feel brilliant, your mum, you know, she feels unwell, under the weather, tired.
Yeah, tired, yeah.
And he is aware of your mother and wants to love her and lift her up, you know, and make her feel better. So I know that he'll do that from the spirit side as well. Quickly then. Now, listen, did your mum have 5 photographs of him out on show in her lounge? 5 photographs of him in the home?
Yeah, she would. Yeah,
She's got photographs in, but I don't know how many.
You can go count them.
Wouldn't be able to count them, but I know she hasn't got that many, so...
Okay, I see 5 images, 5 photographs of him. That's what I know, and that's what I'll give you. He's quite lively, this lad. He's quite a lively lad that I've got here. I just see him jumping up and down and just basically being a pillock, really, but he's allowed.
Yeah, he would.
And he's just lively and happy and dozy, really.
Yeah.
And he's still that way in the spirit side of life. Your mum's mum is in the spirit world, your grandmother. Your grandma stands next to him now. And I know she helps look after him, or she keeps him in order. In a nice way, you know. She looks after him. That's all I know. And thank you very much indeed for listening to me. God
Thank
bless.
you very much. Shocked, really. I normally try to miss out on this sort of thing. My wife normally runs along and I stay out of it. Big surprise.
My man, as he steps close to me, is a very handsome-looking fella, a good-looking boy, and there's something about a dimple in the chin or a mark upon his chin which I believe to be reasonably significant.
I believe it was my brother Barry. He's got a big dimple and he always used to suggest that he was the most handsome one in the family out of the 3 boys.
He's quite a lively lad that I've got here. I just see him jumping up and down and just basically being a pillock, really.
Yeah, Barry always was a lively chap, always liked to have a little joke and dash about. Did his trampoline, and he was always a comedian, and he was liked by everybody in the estate. He never made an enemy out of anybody, I don't think.
There's something like a significant birthday of him or the people that he connected to.
It was 3 days after his birthday that he passed, so it came with a bit of a shock to the family. He was in traffic on a motorbike and a bus sort of pulled out on him and just crushed him.
The trauma of seeing that body, or the vision of what he saw, again haunted the man.
Dad did go to see him, and it was like see your son laying in a mortuary, after being run over by a bus. It's pretty horrific anyway. So it did haunt my dad for years and years and years. And even when my dad was ill, he did sort of mention it before he passed away, you know.
Your grandma stands next to him now, and I know she helps look after him, or she keeps him in order.
I didn't think that that sort of thing went on in spirit. So yeah, it's quite nice, and a nice thought to think of that my nan was there looking after my brother Barry. I haven't really taken it all in. Should go home and tell my mum and sit down and have a chat with my mum about things and sort of be able to reflect on the things that Tony's told us.